Good afternoon and welcome to Yggdrasil Gardens. I'm your host, Chance Walton. Many of you who follow this channel probably realize I haven't posted in about a month. There's just been a lot going on with holidays. I've been very active with Renegade Beard Club Alabama. Since I'm the lieutenant now, I've been planning a lot of events. We actually have a charity cookout / craft fair event coming up in September. And then I've started planning a beard competition for May to benefit the Miracle League of Shelby County. Now, today, instead of showing y'all beard care products, I want to talk about a different company. Let's talk about Don't Die Soap Company. This is a small business. The guy's out of Wyoming, here in the U.S. So if you want good U.S. made products, some really good soaps. I love his soaps. I love their theme. Like, one of them is Kraken. That scent is Ocean Fresh. He has Scurvy, which is Pina Colada. Ashes to Ashes, which is a cigar scent. So a very good tobacco-y smell. Man, what was the other one he had? It was really, really good, and it was a papaya. They're all, his products are amazing. So if y'all haven't heard of them, you can check them out on Instagram. I think they have a Facebook as well, Don't Die Soap Company. You can find them on Etsy. Guy's really awesome. He sent me 2 samples that I keep in my work truck, since I work with chemicals, so that I can wash my hands before I eat any snacks or go to lunch or whatnot, and wash the chemicals off my hands. And I love the soaps. I mean, he gave me the Ocean Fresh and Pina Colada one, and I can't pick between which one I like more. They're both fantastic scents. So again, that is Don't Die Soap Company. You gotta have a little bit of a sense of humor, because it's all themed after diseases, death, dangerous things. So somebody like me, that's really up my alley. I enjoy it. He's a really nice guy. Y'all just reach out to him on Instagram, say, hey, I want to try a sample of your soaps, and I'm sure he'll get back with you and let you know, hey, yeah, pay shipping, or hey, yeah, what's your address, I'll send you some. Really awesome guy. Really, really good quality soap. So if you like goat smell soap and stuff that doesn't necessarily dry your hands out, dry your skin out, hit him up, because his soaps leave you feeling silky smooth. And plus, they smell amazing. So without further ado, let's get into our gardening this time. I know I hadn't done a gardening one in a while. I've mostly been talking about grass lately, but since my corn harvest, man, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, my corn harvest was not good this year. I mean, look at them corn. That's at least 12 feet tall. But I made a fatal mistake this year. Learned something new. Do not grow popcorn with your regular corn. Popcorn does not grow as tall. It only grows ears about that big. And when it cross-pollinates with your tall corn, you end up with sweet yellow corn and white corn that's only this big. So out of all mine, I got 3 normal length ears of corn, 3 normal size cobs, and all the rest of mine, like the other 5, are itty bitty 2-3 inch little boogers. So learned a lesson with that. Don't plant your popcorn with your normal sweet corn, white corn, blue corn. As you see, I've got my watermelons going. They're looking pretty healthy. Want them to keep going and keep going, get bigger and bigger, so I have some good watermelon once we get into the heat of the summer. You see my pineapple's taking off and doing really good. It's recovered from the winter. Got some sunflowers popping up here. I've harvested out my green beans, so I pulled them. I've got okra going, which this one, it's probably about time I harvest that one. Once you get about 3 inches, it's time to harvest them, or they get too big. I have to keep a watch on them because I find snails on them fairly regularly trying to eat on them. Basil is taking off. I probably need to come in here and trim it up a little bit soon, but it's doing good. That's helping draw in pollinators. Now let's talk about when to harvest your tomatoes. So I'm actually about to pull some. Bam. These are cherry tomatoes. See how they've already started changing color? That's all that matters. As soon as you start to see that color change, you can pull it. It will ripen up on the countertop. It'll take it a little bit of time. Sometimes it takes about a week. Other times it takes less than that. See, like this one I wouldn't eat. It's boogered up. Got some brown on it. On top of that, it got too much water and then too dry and split. That's something you have to watch for with tomatoes, is when they get a lot of water like we've had here in Alabama here lately, they get susceptible to cracking and splitting. I'm pretty sure that's just a type of like blossom end rot that's causing them to brown. So those I won't mix in with that I'm eating. I do have one really big tomato right here. See, it's already changing colors. Go ahead and pull it. You can let it stay a little longer on the vine. The problem with letting them be vine ripe is that it opens them up to more insects and other critters that would want to feed on them. So if you harvest them early, you'll still have the same sweetness, the same flavor. It'll taste exactly the same. The only difference is you'll have more time with your fruit than you would if you harvested it at vine ripe. So still ripe technically, just isn't at the color that you would see it at the grocery store. So, you know, let it sit on your counter for a few days, a week, sometimes even 2 weeks, and then it'll get to the color it needs to be. That's not anything to really worry about. We talked about hornworms last time. I got in here, sprayed my plants down. I even thinned them out really big last time, and you can already see my tomatoes are exploding back up again. And this, how my leaves are all gnarled and boogered. Some people freak out about that. That's nothing to worry about. I mean, I'm in Alabama. We get crazy heat. Like this past week's been pretty much consistently over 100 degrees, and you'll get that. I mean, tomato plants react to the sun. They react to the heat. You'll have them curl. You'll have them knob up. It's not anything to worry about as long as you still have leaves forming and they're getting sun. Now this, that's too much sun. That is sunburnt. But again, there's enough leaves to make up for it. I mean, it's a thing that happens with tomatoes. You get sun, they get sunburnt. Bada boom, bada bing. Next thing you know, you got some branches that look a little rough, need to thin out. Now I need to get in here and treat my rosemary. As you see, a lot of it's dying. That's usually caused by little bitty worms that you can't even see with the naked eye that feed on it and suck the juices out of it, and they'll thin it out real bad. Most of my rosemary is pretty fine. It's just the central bits here. I mean, you can clip it out or you can treat it. Imicloprid with Xylem, Bifin, take care of that really easily. I've just been a little lazy with it, to be honest. This rosemary I've kept alive for like 4 years. So I'm like, you know, if it dies, I'm not gonna be too upset. It's $5 for another rosemary plant, and I grow it really well, obviously, if I've kept it alive this long. So I'm not overly stressed about it. It's just one of those things. It's part of gardening. You know, you gotta learn to work with your insects, fight them however you need to fight them. But yeah, I'm not too stressed about that. So, all right, we've talked about the do's and don'ts with corn, now that we know. We've talked about, really I've showed my watermelon. There's not really much to talk about with watermelon. You want to plant it deep. You want to plant it with some black cow or some cow manure and compost combined on a hill so that those roots can go down deep. Now, where I planted mine, obviously not the best spot, but hey, it's growing, and I have watermelons. Now, my luck is I've never had a full-size watermelon. Mine get to be about the size of a cannonball or even a softball, and then they get fully ripe at that size. So, I mean, I'm not fussing. I'm not complaining. It's still just as good, just as sweet as a giant, big old watermelon that you get from the grocery store. It's just I don't know what I'm doing wrong to not get a full-size watermelon. But I mean, hey, either way, I got a watermelon and I can eat it, so I'm not mad about that. Alright guys, well I think that's all I've got for y'all this week. We've talked about the do's and don'ts of corn, when to harvest your tomatoes. Like I said, once they change color, even a little bit, it doesn't have to be fully changed, it's good to go ahead and pick. Like this tomato I have here, I can go ahead and harvest that and it will ripen up sitting on the kitchen counter. Some people will tell you you need to sit it in the sun on the counter. That's not necessarily the case. It can sit in the shade away from the window and it will ripen up on its own naturally. You don't have to worry about that. That's all I got for y'all this week. Hopefully next week I'll have a good bit more information for y'all to talk about. Again, that was Don't Die Soap Company that I talked about in the beginning. So make sure y'all go check out their Facebook and Instagram. Give them some love. They're really awesome people. I've become pretty good friends with the owner, and he's doing really good things with his soap. So if you want some good smelling soap that makes your skin feel good, they'll make your skin happy, hit him up. Hit up his Etsy shop, buy you some of the soaps. I mean, that Pina Colada and that Ocean Fresh are two just banging summer scents that you can't go wrong with. Alright guys, well we will catch y'all here, if not next week, then in a couple of weeks. I'm going to start trying to space these videos out so that there's more topics and more stuff to cover, so that I'm not just going over the same things over and over again. But I hope y'all like it, enjoy it. Share it with your friends, share it with family, share it with whoever's trying to learn how to garden and grow their own stuff and take care of their lawns. And I'll try and keep this going for y'all. Thank y'all.